There are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pirates all throughout the One Piece world. Some are captivating, some get swept under the rug. Today we're talking about my personal favorite, Crescent Moon Galley. I consider him to be the strongest pirate in all of One Piece. Why, you might ask? Well, his aesthetic is extremely similar to my own back when I had the handlebar mustache. It also really reminds me of Buggy in the way he interacts with just the One Piece world in general. He'll go to his town and he'll start stomping and he gets in there and everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's Galley! Kill him!" And then he's just like, shenanigans. He's just like, "No, I'm not gonna die or get arrested, bitches. But I probably should because my bounty's only 5 million. But no, the real reason we're talking about Galley today is because, number one, like I said, he reminds me of myself, but he's an extremely cool character. He was the very first pirate ever introduced in the canon of One Piece. Back in Romance Dawn version 2, Crescent Moon Galley and his crew are rucking amok instead of Higuma back in Fuchsia Village. So you could thank Crescent Moon Galley for introducing the whole concept of devil fruits and powers and that kind of stuff, because Luffy eats it and Galley immediately identifies what it was. Which is super cool, because he didn't have to write that character in, but he did. And then not only that, so if you guys don't know, there's two prerequisites to One Piece. There's Romance Dawn version 2, both of which are non-canon adaptations of what would later become One Piece. The reason they're not canon is because they happened during the developmental stages of Oda trying to figure out what One Piece was going to be. Now, Galley himself has no particular powers or strengths that we can see. He seems to be, for the most part, just a regular dude in the One Piece world. He's not incredibly strong or powerful. He doesn't really have anything other than a gun to get him through the One Piece world. And in a world with devil fruits, hockey, and Roku Shiki, it's impossible to be a normal guy in the One Piece world. Which is absolutely why he just clings around the East Blue. He doesn't need to go anywhere else. He just camps out. He's like, whatever, I don't need to go to the Grand Line because everything I need is right here. So if I had to guess, my guess is that Galley kind of oversees one, maybe two, maybe three different towns. Just like Buggy did. Remember when Buggy was overseeing Orange Town and everyone was like, oh my god, Buggy rules over this area, and Buggy would just casually take out blocks with his Buggy Ball? That's insane. So I think Galley's very similar, where Galley's just like, I'm gonna kill everybody today, and I'm gonna demand ransoms, and then he just goes to Fuchsia, it's not Fuchsia, but Fuchsia Village, and just is like, Mayor Woodslap, give me your stuff, and Mayor Woodslap's like, oh, okay, not Woodslap, Woodslap, what's wrong with me? Anyway, as you may have noticed, I even put this guy as my profile picture, because one of the things I love about One Piece that Galley represents to me is the minor characters having more importance than they initially seem. They symbolize something way more important. Galley symbolizes the very first pirate ever conceptualized within the One Piece story. And that's huge, that's impossibly big, because again, we wouldn't have One Piece without Galley. We really wouldn't. It was the last draft before he wrote One Piece. And Galley was it. And then Galley shows up in Logtown in the anime, which is super cool. He's doing stuff, he's doing shenanigans, which was like a cameo. It was very exciting for the time period. And then we move on and we don't see Galley for a very long time. What happened to Galley? Well, then he shows up here and there during the CP9 fillers and the Sabaody fillers. He gets a little cameo. But really, he's not canon until Whole Cake Island. Yes, Whole Cake Island, we see Galley still in the East Blue running amok through Fuchsia Village, causing shenanigans, right? Now here's a matchup I would love to see. Who would win? Galley or Dodon? Now if you guys are confused by why I call him Galley, it's because Crescent Moon Galley is way too long to say, but it's very cool. My money is on Dodon, but I really like Crescent Moon Galley, I gotta say. He's got some powers underneath him, probably, maybe not. He doesn't. He only has 2 pistols. It's gonna work out for him against Dodon, who actually took on Blue Jam and beat his ass. It was cool. That was a cool scene. I'm gonna be talking about Dodon soon. But anyway, let's get back on track with Galley. Another cool thing about Galley is that he actually was in the Netflix adaptation. Yeah, he's this guy. I know, crazy, right? You would never expect this guy to have such importance. And that's what I love about One Piece. There's so many minor characters that really get their time to shine, whether it's indirectly or directly. Dude, it's so freaking cool. But anyway, guys, this has been the Galley video. There's not much information on this guy outside of he's Crescent Moon Galley. He shows up in filler. He shows up in the canon finally after Whole Cake. He's really cool with his mustache, but outside of that, he's got no presence. Let me know what you guys think of this character. Let me know what you think of my profile, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and look at these playlists. They might be there, they may not. I'm working on a few things with YouTube. Now that I'm getting bigger, YouTube seems to have more features that are customizable, which is cool. So I'm kind of playing around with those. Let me know what you guys think of these videos. Make sure to like and subscribe again. Hit those playlists. Give me your sweet watch time. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!